Find out why the town of Clinton is rallying to save their beloved Bonnie's hometown grocery store.
Well, I was managing a restaurant bar type thing and wasn't enjoying that much, and actually I was homesick one day from work, and the owner of the bank came to my house and asked if I'd be interested in taking over the grocery store. So I thought, why not? Try it and see what happens. And I'm still here. I really enjoy owning the grocery store. It feels like you add a lot to the community. You can do different things, and they appreciate you being here. You just can't afford to lose any more businesses in town.
There's just an epidemic of small rural grocery stores are being shuttered all over Minnesota and throughout this entire, upper Great Plains area. And so we're just very grateful that we have Bonnie's here on Main Street, because having a grocery store in a small town like this is really a big part of having a healthy, vital community. This is really part of the lifeblood of a good quality of life in rural America. The USDA in the last couple of years has come out with what they call food deserts. These could be either urban or rural places. They're places where the people who live there have limited access to food. And northern part of Big Stone County, where Bonnie's grocery store is located, is a USDA designated rural food desert. I take some issue with that because Bonnie's really does help provide a lot of healthy food that's very accessible to our community. And if we lost this grocery store, that would really, truly make us a rural food desert.
Pretty much we know if we don't know somebody, they just move to town or something of that fact, because yeah, we know everybody that comes in. Sometimes it's hard, because we have a lot of surprise parties that people order things for and stuff. We got to learn just to, be quiet sometimes. We know who's sick, who's, it's funny because everybody knows everybody in town, and if you don't see somebody, you call to make sure they're okay, or we've had that happen quite a few times.
I don't think any time that I've come in here that you don't stop in an aisle and visit with somebody, how you doing, or how your kids doing, and how your grandkids doing, what's the football game, how's that coming out, and you're going to go to the musical at school tonight, you visit. You see them in church and you see them at Bonnie's.
Look at away from me. I always aspire to bring all my bags, and you actually do.
I bring it almost every week.
Good.
If you see somebody in who's a stranger, it's only once that they'll be a stranger, because after that they're your friend, or you will know them and greet them. Bonnie's is a very big asset. She knows when there's specials coming up, and if I'm going to be ordering from her, say the box potato mixes, she gives me the special price, which is really nice. We're giving Bonnie the business, but we're also being able to utilize those donated dollars in a better way. So, yeah, she's very giving and thoughtful.
Just a couple years ago, I found out I'm gluten-free. And I thought, oh my. And I come down here and start my shopping to see what Bonnie could do for me. In this small town, I wasn't sure. And I knew I wanted some flour because I love to bake. And I had tried using some flours, mixing them all together myself with not much success. And then my one daughter from the cities came out with this brand of Namaste flour, and that was it. So I said to Bonnie, do you suppose you could get that for me? She says, well, I'm sure going to try. Well, that was just the start of all the things that she's done.
Bonnie's is really important to me and my family. I sometimes joke that I have like a personal grocer, which is a completely new experience. Bonnie's is where we get all of our staples, all of our groceries. I can call up Bonnie when she has ads and specials, and we order off of the circular that comes out every week in the newspaper, and we just have a personal grocer, and it's just an amazing and wonderful, basically, service to a lot of the families in our area.
We make enough money in here maybe to keep the store stocked and hopefully pay your utilities and your employees. It doesn't really give you a lot of leeway for repairs and different things like that. So, and you always got to update things. We had to put in a new grinder, we had to do floors. You got to keep the NSF things with the Department of Health and stuff. So it's really a struggle, and for small stores to do all those things.
This is an important part of the whole local foods movement. This is really a cornerstone in helping provide healthy food to people in food deserts. An investment in Bonnie's and this energy efficient freezer project is an investment in having a healthy Main Street and a healthy community for another generation or two.
I think we'll save quite a bit. They were talking like 38% of my bill, so I'm hoping it should, benefit me in the long run, because that's about the only freezer that I have not replaced yet in this store. We've done all our compressors and units and things in here except for the big one, because that's really a spending freezer for me. So it's important to me, I guess, because I feel like I'm a big part of the community since I started with this store, and I think the people in town would be lost without it. I don't make much money in here, but I enjoy what I do, and I live in town, and I can just come to work, and I like what it does for the community, I guess.
Food is one of those things that binds us together, and so this is just a wonderful addition that I can't imagine our town would be the same place without Bonnie's hometown grocery. So we're just very happy that we have this.
There you go. Thanks. Okay, have a good day.